Haba. Haba. Okay. Wait, I completely forgot. I forgot to set the setting again. Damn it. There's gonna be another delay. 30 seconds. Haba. Okay. Wait, I completely forgot. Well, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. God damn it. I have a feeling that I am probably not gonna be able to keep this time slot, unfortunately. It seems that I am being constantly interrupted at this time. So it would seem that I need to find a completely different slot, and that's gonna be either much later or like 2 hours from now. I'll explain. I'll explain. Okay, I guess really quick, while there's no one here, I'm gonna need to find a different time slot. That too. That noise. Oh, I guess it doesn't show up. It's here right now. It's very... There's a lot. There's a lot. And... I think it's safe now. It should be safe now. Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? As I was saying before before this happened. I knew it was gonna happen, but I just didn't know when, and I just wanted to stream already. But great, now disconnected. It took so long. Never mind. That's very strange. My control isn't working anymore. Would you look at that? Yeah. Alright, let me fix this. Let me fix this. I am very annoyed. As I was saying before, I'm either gonna have to stream very early on, as in like 10 hours ago, or no, rather 10 hours ago? 8 hours ago is probably like the best time for me for the most part, since that's like for sure most of the time is gonna be uninterrupted. Or it would be in 2 hours from now, which would be like 3 a.m. on the East Coast. And the reason for that is that I am now in a situation where I do not own my own time. I am now on other people's time. And so basically I don't really have any time to myself. I don't know what lore I missed, but yay streams. The lore is that I moved, and my current location is not a great place for streaming, like, at all. And I don't know how long I'll be here, but I'm gonna be here for the foreseeable future. Which means I can't really do my old time slots that I used to really enjoy, which was 6 o'clock EST. And I also would like to do... See, this was the whole point of scheduling, right? More than anything, this is also just kind of like a test schedule as well, to see if this time would work, which apparently not, because 3 times in a row already I've been interrupted at this time slot, which that tells me that I can't stream at this time, which sucks because I really like this time. I'd say it's even ideal for me, but apparently not, because I keep getting interrupted, which I usually am really good at not becoming upset, I guess, annoyed. I'm usually not annoyable, but when it comes to things that are completely out of my control, that's what annoys me the most. Not things that are against me, rather. I'm never upset about things that I can control. Like if it's in a game or anything. Aren't you EST? See, that's the thing. I am no longer EST. I am now PST. And ordinarily that wouldn't really be too much of an issue. I can do whatever if I'm on my own. But I'm no longer on my own. So that's how it is right now. I'm just reconfiguring all my buttons right now because it lost everything. All my buttons got thrown out the window for whatever reason. I'm reconfiguring all the buttons, but let me think. There's some things that I wanted to talk about. For one, I think this. Hello, Rez. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Chris. Purgatory. I guess this is my purgatory, isn't it? The purgatory that I was speaking of was supposed to be this game, but no. My true purgatory is wanting to stream, but not being able to. Oh no. Uh oh, my controls. I gotta reconfigure this. Give me a second. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was, I guess, VTubers in general. Down. Left. Should be working. Up, down, left, right. It's not working. Why isn't this? I'm gonna manually connect. I'm manually connecting the controller. I don't care anymore. I hate Bluetooth so much. Is that froze the game? Ah, this truly is a nightmare in dreamland. Alright, I'm restarting this entire thing. I started watching VTubers back in, I want to say, like 2013, 2014, 2015 even, maybe. And that was with a VTuber called Eileen. I had the same issue with Bluetooth control. See, this has never happened to me before. This is the first time this has ever happened to me. And the worst part is that this always only ever happens on stream. Soon as I go live, it's always something that goes wrong. This will work. It's not gonna work. Oh, I think we're back. We're so back. I guess I just have to connect this USB now. It has to be via the USB. Anyways, I started watching VTubers back in 2013. When was Ebola? Ebola was 2013, right? Or was it 2014? It was like around there where I started watching VTubers. Got bored one night and clicked the live tab of YouTube and found Seki's anniversary stream. Oh, nice. Yeah, Seki's cool. I found Seki around the end of last year, I want to say. And that was because someone said, you should collab with Seki, you should talk with Seki, something like that. And I thought, alright, I'll check him out. Because at the beginning of the year, I had said, I want to talk to more people, or something like that. And then I had made a bunch of plans that I never really got around to doing, actually. Because one of my biggest plans was to redesign start button. Start button isn't working. Really? My start button isn't working. Why is it on L? Start is on L. Hello, Tommy. USB cable, that's what I'm doing. That is exactly what I'm doing. I've been wanting to do a re-debut since like... last year? Since like the beginning of last year, I think. But I was just kind of like pushing it off and pushing it off and pushing it off. And I had the art and the design, everything like kind of figured out like mid-year last year. I had everything figured out, but it's just that I never got around to actually going through with it. I hate this guy so much. 1 HP. I'm gonna... Sub begins purgatory. This is not purgatory. This year has been wild. A lot has happened this year. Quite a lot has happened this year. Wait, what if I just continue? What if it just gives me kind? What if it just gives me kind? That's cool. I don't need cool. At the beginning of this year, I had kind of like given myself a goal of finishing my goals and talking to people and making collabs, and I think I went through with like maybe 2, maybe 3 collabs, but there's at least 1, 2, 3 people that I sent messages out to that I never got back to, because a lot of the reason for making those collabs in the first place was to kind of force myself into going through with the re-debut and everything, which was supposed to be done by I think like the end of January, end of February even. But I kept pushing it back and pushing it back, and I was supposed to be done with it by like the beginning of summer, and then midsummer, and then the end of summer, which ended like just now, a few weeks ago even. But I just kept pushing it and pushing it and pushing it, and now it's gonna be like October. I guess it is October now, right? It's October now. And I still haven't really done it. I mean, like, the art's done. And I've shut it off in a previous stream. I've given like a little preview. It was like at the end of, right before I moved. I gave a preview of the design and everything. I don't really expect anyone to remember that, but I did show off like a silhouette of the new model. And the art's done and everything. The art's been done since back then. It's just a matter of rigging it. Ooh, nope. And I want to say the rigging is like maybe 70% done. The main problem is there's a few... one thing specific that I can't really figure out is the eyes. And I think the problem is that... maybe... I think I'm the problem at this point. Because there's just too many layers. There's like almost like 100 layers on the model that I drew. Oh yeah, by the way, did I mention I'm drawing it and I'm reading it myself? It's probably why it's taking such a long time, but... I ended up putting down like 100 layers around. And... it's a little bit more complicated than it should be, I think. Even though the art's not even that great. Year of the what? I'm gonna ignore that. Justice for Jeff. Yo, Seismic. I am glad to say that Jeff last time that I checked in with him anyways, like over the summer, he was alive. So I don't feel bad about that or anything. I'm kind of happy that I ended up going back and trying to save him. For context on this story, I was doing some work. I was out doing work. And I accidentally brought home a baby bird. And I was very, very close to throwing him out in the bushes. And I was just gonna leave him there. But then suddenly I thought, if this baby dies, it's entirely on me. So at that point, I had no idea what to do. So I ended up keeping the bird. Wait, that was a mistake. I didn't mean to. Something just fell. That was a mistake. I was distracted. So I ended up keeping this bird overnight. And I was just like hoping the entire time that nothing would happen to this bird. And that he would make it through the night. But he did make it through the night, unlike me just now. And so I was relieved. And I woke up to like beep 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 beep. This little bird screaming at me because he's hungry. And I ended up keeping him for like, I think like midday actually. And then that's when I realized I know where a nest is of the same species of bird. I'm gonna go out and leave him with adoptive parents. So before the night came in, like around like an hour before sunset, I think, I went out and I dropped off this baby at another nest. Not with his true parents, but I like to think that the place that I dropped him off at, he probably has a higher chance of survival compared to where I found him. So I went back like about a week later, and he was still there. He was still there. He was big chilling. So he survived. Jeff, last I heard of him, Jeff was alive and well. So I don't feel bad. I did the right thing, I feel. Oh, you bitch. Wait, I don't need this anymore. Kill this man. Oh! What is that? A woman. What the hell? A woman! Oh, I remember now. Wait, I need fire. Where's fire? Oh, I messed up again. I messed up again, didn't I? I needed fire. I remember now. I remember now. Yeah, I big messed up here. Was it a finch? It was a chickadee, actually. Listen, I follow small indie games. Here, waiting a year and a half. Yeah, that's true. I am also used to waiting a long time for updates like that. No, it's over. I did have a second chance and I blew it. Alright. So that was something that happened to me, is I became a mom for like a day. I became a parent for a day. I don't know if you ever had those like little baby simulator things in high school where you take home a baby and he just cries at you like all class. My class didn't have that. I didn't have that. This is not gonna work. Oops. But I didn't have that. So that's basically the closest I got to being a parent. Not really counting my siblings, I guess. I've never really had to do that. But I was feeding that bird like every 30 minutes. Like a day, basically. Well, now that I think about it, I had to do like for work. I did like 16-hour shifts. Combined, mind you, not 16 hours myself, but 16 hours combined. Over like 2 or 3 people. Feeding birds all day from morning to nighttime. I kind of understand parenthood, but at the same time not really, because they're not humans. And you try, or I tried. Bitch. You bitch. Bitch. I tried not to get attached to them. Because I wasn't gonna be with them long term, you know? But there were like a few that I couldn't help but to feel a soft spot for. And I guess that's just like part of normal life, where you get attached to certain things. Are you serious? It just does 1 damage? You're stupid. This is dumb. Why does it just do 1 damage? I'm starting to understand. I'm starting to see why people did not like this game. Oh, wow, okay, I'm gonna start over. It's whatever though, it's whatever. We're going back to beginning of the year with me wanting to collab with other people. The entire point of me wanting to collab with other people was to basically force a deadline on me. But it didn't really work. So here I am in October and I still haven't really finished. But I'm like a little close. I'm kind of close. Cause what's done right now? The mouth is done. I'm done with rigging the mouth. Jump, 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 jump. I'm done with... This is why I named this the purgatory stream, because I'm going to be doing this over and over again. And over again. For at least an hour. And this is what I was doing for 1 hour last time. But I didn't want that to be like the main stream content, so I just decided, you know what? I'm giving up. I'm moving on. So this is just the... I was gonna do this off stream, even, but I couldn't think of a stream topic to fill in for today's time slot because I said I was gonna stream every single day, but I couldn't find a stream topic. And I feel also like at the same time, I don't know how many of you are aware, but Hololive had a graduation of one of their beginning English VTubers, Millie Watson. And I feel like I'm not really in the right environment, surroundings, mindset, what have you, to stream properly. So I'm just kind of like talking while also just doing something mindless on screen that you can just watch. Or not watch, or just listen to. just have like background music on in the But going back to the very first thing I was talking about, edit the collabs, not the model, by November is the goal. See, the goal now is by Halloween. Oh wow, I missed. I want to do it done by Halloween. And the reason for that is kind of lore, but then again, like, lore doesn't really matter, you know? So I just kind of want to time it with more than anything, I just want to have it done. And also a friend of mine says that he's planning to debut as well come Halloween. So that's another reason for me to do it by then as well. Because his has been done too. His art has been done. And his rigging has been done too. Not entirely. He did the art for his own, but he what is it? Outsourced the rigging to someone else. Which isn't bad at all. Everyone does that all the time. But I wanted to do it myself. Because I've been using, if you're not aware, this is a free model. This is a completely free model that I found online. But I want something for myself, you know? I want something, a design specifically, that is me. And nothing against this art or the artist or anything, but I feel like it's not. I feel like I have a design. From the beginning, I've had a design. I've had a vision. I will hold you to that. You better. Jadibs are durable. Yeah, he'll be fine. Alright, I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna focus for a little tiny bit. Give me a second. Give me a second. Is it happening? Is it happening? Is it happening? Holy damn, I did it first try. Saf. Shout out to Saf. Holy wow. I finally did it. This might be a short stream then. There's one other one I want to get. There you go. And it only took what, half an hour? Hell yeah. Only took half an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the stage. What was I saying? What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. About Millie Watson, I think. How far are you on the rigging stage? Oh yeah. The math is done. Maybe it's less progress than I previously thought. I thought there was more progress, but maybe there's. Uh-oh. I want it. But I want to say the hardest thing is probably gonna be face. It's the eyes that I feel like I have to do a few adjustments on the art itself, on the layers and everything. Because I can't figure out the eyes. Because I have like a ton of layers on the eyes. I have like maybe 10 layers on the eyes alone. And those are... let me think right now. I do... okay, so the outline, which is the line art. For the eyelashes, line art for the irises. So that's 2 line art layers already. And then I got base colors for the eyelashes, base colors for the whites of the eyes, and base color for the pupil. So that's 5 already, and that's just like base colors and just base outlines. And then I have the shadows on the eye whites, shadows on the eyelashes, shadows on the pupils. That's 3 more layers. And then we got highlights on the pupil. Where's that? 3. Highlights on the eye itself. And then there's like a little bit of details on the pupil and the iris itself, which is like another 5. So already that's like 10 layers on the eyes alone. And the way I have it set up, the clipping is kind of weird. And I'm thinking I might ask Temp for help on this, since I consider him a little bit of an expert on that. And he's rigged for other people as well in the past. I think. I might be wrong, but he's done his own stuff too. And I kind of look up to him in that regard. Poke Doggy. See, I did poke Doggy. But he couldn't help me. He was useless. I first went to him for help. And he didn't help me. In fact, he ignored me. This man ghosted me. He hates me. He doesn't want me to push out this model. So and then he tells me, don't ask me, I don't know how to do this. And that's when I lost all respect for that man. So I will no longer be going to him for help. And then from that point I was like, I guess I'll do this on my own. But then I just realized like a few days ago, I can ask Temp for this. Temp has 10 models. Yeah. When I draw stuff, I draw max 2 layers. I don't remember where it was anymore. Was it here? Was it 5? Was it 4? I'll figure it out. Max 2 layers? Oh no. For all my drawings, I draw like the very least. Outline is 1 layer. Base colors, 2nd layer. Shadows, layer 3. Highlights. What is that, 4? I lost count already. I can't count. I'm sorry, Ku. I can't do this with Ku. And then that's not even counting like other stuff as well. Point is, I have a ton of layers on all my stuff. And I always figure that it's better to have more layers than less layers, just because that way it doesn't get mixed up. And then within each... I've been also trying to figure out different ways of drawing as well. And that's another thing I want to do more of, is I want to get back into drawing. Because I haven't really drawn in some time. I need Rick here. I need to go find Rick. Where is he? Oh, hello, Pascal. A game over screen in a Kirby game. I've never seen that. Starring Dagiwara. Oh, starring Dagiwara from the Devil May Cry series. I might have a collab with him coming up. It's not 100% set in stone. We're still in the planning stages. I guess I can say it now. We're planning Deadlock with 6 people, because it's a 6 people game, right? We're planning to do Deadlock with 6 other people. We're still in the planning stages of asking people who want to join and everything. But that dog is on the list of people that we have asked. And I don't think it's anyone new that I haven't already collabed with, I don't think. Well, that's a lie actually. There's like maybe 3 or 2 people that... See, I had asked people before to collab, but I didn't really get too much of a response. And so someone else asked again, and they said that there was interest. So I don't know what that means. That I asked and I got no response, and then he asks and he gets some response. Oh, you bitch. Oh, you bitch. Alright, I see how it is. But I mean, I don't mind. I didn't really think too much of it. I try not to get things bother me. I feel like it's better that way. And it's... I mean, like, other people would probably say they're not answering because they don't like me, or they're not answering because they don't want to associate with me, they don't like me, or whatever thing, but I just simply do not think about it. And it doesn't affect me, it just slides right off me because smooth brain. I simply do not think. Simple as. Simple as. Alright, give me the Rick. And I'm out of here, bro. Get me out of here. The Rick. Can't believe I'm going to play League 3D. You're cool. You're cool. There's a lot that I want to do with streaming. And up until like last week, I kinda considered stopping. For like... I wasn't really thinking on it too much, but I almost considered it. But I thought about how I still have a lot that I want to do, and there's a lot that I didn't get to do. And I feel like I still haven't even really peaked yet, honestly. And I am thankful for what I have. I never take anything for granted, I think. And so I decided I'm not gonna stop yet. I haven't even finished the re-debut yet. There's still things that I want to do. Yeah, I should have waited. I should be faster actually. So I'm planning for October. At the end of October is when I want to have... Wait, Tuesday. Wait, Tuesday. That's right. I asked someone to check in on me on Tuesday for progress on a kind of like a relevant to the re-debut kind of project thing. It's like, it's kind of silly. What the hell? I didn't know I could eat them. It's kind of silly. But I wanted to do like a kind of like a lower video series thing. Even though I know it's not going to be relevant after. I just thought it would be like a fun little project to... Just to like not have it just be like suddenly, oh, it's a new model, what happened to the other model? I don't know, I'm never gonna use it again, haha. I just want to have like a little, like a transition more than anything, you know? Even if it doesn't make sense, even if it's terrible, even if it's cringe, I want to have something as like a transition thing. And that's what the white model is actually. That's what the black and white black and white model is here. Let me see if I can show you. Let me pull it out. Out of context. Hold on. Because I've had this model since like debut, I think. But it had blue hair actually. but I changed it from blue hair to black hair because that's, or not black hair, but like dark blue, dark purplish kind of hair. Because that's the color hair that I'm gonna have for the new design. Let me see. Hopefully this works. Hopefully this works. You know what? I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna risk it. Because if I press F1, it goes into sleep mode, and that's what my hotkey is tied to, so I'm not gonna risk it and possibly crash stream. Because I know for sure once I press F1, it's gonna crash stream, so I'm just not gonna do it. But just know there is a black and white model. There's a it's kind of like a transitionary kind of. It was supposed to be like a transition type model for the new one. I just got it done. I just didn't get it done on time. So that was gonna be like the transition model for like a month before I did the other one. But it didn't get done on time, so I'm back to using this one. It's okay. It'll get done. It'll get done. It'll get done on my life. But yeah, the reason I am doing this entire stream week is kind of like to get my motivation back, to get my consistency back more than anything. Because having stream schedules helps me a lot, especially. Damn it. I mean, I guess understandable, right? Because you have your clothes in here, but anyways, it helps with consistency. And having that helps me. Ah, you. Okay, nice. And I do want to be more consistent. Yo. Okay, good. Wait, no! I'm gonna have to do that all over again. And I really did want to stream last night, but because I'm in my brother's— oh, oops, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, he's crying! Uh-oh. No, but I still got it, okay. That's what counts. Is that I still have the other one, the piece from the other one, so I didn't lose 30 minutes. Where was I before I got interrupted? Oh yeah, last night I wanted to stream. But because I am in my brother's room, usually he's away, usually my brother's away. But he came back for the weekend, and I had no idea he was coming back. And so there was no way I could have accounted for that for the schedule. So my brother came in he was in here last night because it's his room. I'm not gonna kick him out while he's sleeping anyways. I kicked him out like just now. Not just now, but like an hour ago. But last night he was sleeping in here. And I kind of felt bad. I didn't want to like say get out, sleep somewhere else. This is his room. But I kind of took over his room as my streaming room because my other brother took my desk and my room. So ordinarily it wouldn't be an issue, but my brother took my entire room and desk.
Hello.
It's exactly the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. I hate it so much. Because before, I used to be on my own, and I was at my own schedule and everything. But now, And it throws me off so much. Because like one interruption, I completely forget everything. I don't remember what I was doing anymore. I don't even remember what I was saying anymore. Something about consistency in streaming. I don't even remember anymore. Have you tried hitting Alt F4? I'm gonna Alt F4 you. Speedrunning scene for this game. I think I saw I saw one speed run. It was an hour long. And I'm currently at 48 minutes into this stream anyways. No! Wait a second. There's more up there. I'm okay. I'm being chilling. Because on the other stream, from, what was it, Saturday? I took something like 4 hours, 3 hours. And I only got halfway. But I've never played this game. So it's kind of understandable that it would take a little bit longer, right? Even though it is a Kirby game. Okay, nice. Okay, nice. Okay. Okay, I'm focus mode. I'm focusing. Because this is it. This is Michael Jackson's. This is it. Man. It would have been so cool to see him come back. But no. He got got, man. He got got. Is it happening? Oh my goodness, it's happening. Well, that's the stream. Thank you for coming, everyone. Thank you for listening to me rant. I was... Uh-oh. Is that a pit? I think that's a pit. Uh-oh. I think that's death down there. I'm gonna say sorry, Rick. But I have to let go. I can't risk it. I got my item. I'm getting the hell out of here. Thank you for coming to listen to me. I saved time on the actual stream where I would have spent an hour just me doing this over and over again. I'm done. There were a few other things that I also wanted to talk about, but I guess I can save that. There were a few things that I was talking about earlier. That's a happy face. That's cute. He said, oh. He's violent. He's violent. Kill this man. I feel like I should do more yapping streams just because I came in with... What am I gonna talk about? I don't have anything that I want to talk about. There's like one thing that I want to talk about. And then I ended up feeling dead air for 1 hour. Almost an hour. Tomorrow's what, Tuesday, right? And then Wednesday is gonna be... what is it? Wednesday... Okay, so tomorrow is gonna be... Well, backtracking. I'm streaming every day this week. Up until... I think Saturday is when I have the last stream planned. Out. Tomorrow is gonna be streaming... E.T. for Atari, the game. The worst game ever. I hope you find the inspiration you need to finish your magnum opus model. Well, let me tell you. It's just the first one. Cause I feel like I'm kind of just rushing this one out. just because I've been wanting to have this out for over a year at this point. This was supposed to be done by January of last year. And I've just been like delaying it and delaying it and delaying it, and I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna get it done. So I kind of rushed the art a little bit. So it's not gonna look the best. In fact, it's gonna look horrible. Just to have everyone brace for it. It's gonna look absolutely terrible. It's the worst art you've ever seen. It's like, it's worse than MS Paint. It's just lines, it's just scratches. So that way, when you actually see the model, it's gonna be, oh, it's not that bad. You know, it's called, we do a little reverse psychology. So that it doesn't look as bad as you were expecting it. We do a little, your expectations are so low for this model that anything is gonna look good just because it's gonna look so bad. But yeah, I am planning to do like a 2.0 after that. I'm probably gonna do that on stream. I'm gonna do some art streams. I'm thinking art streams, rigging streams. Because at the moment, this week especially, it's a lot of games. And from the beginning, I never really wanted to do gaming streams. I never considered myself to be like a gaming stream. I always wanted to do variety type stuff. Kind of like, I want to say my inspiration is probably like Hajime actually, now that I think about it. I've always wanted to do Hajime like stuff. She's very unhinged. She does a lot of non-gaming stuff. And so like my original inspiration was Hajime, I want to say. I really love her content. And then what really pushed me to start streaming was Pippa, actually. Because this is getting into like the beginning of what I was talking now, but I started watching VTubers back in 2013, 2014, 2015. Back when Ebola was a thing. I was watching this VTuber called Eileen. Eileen? Eileen. And then they went on to create, long story short, they went on to have like kind of like a VTuber group slash company. And one of those was Natsumimoe. Was one of the very first English VTubers in the West, I guess. I don't know if I should specify that, but Natsumimoe was one of the very first EN VTubers. All the way back in like 2016, I want to say. Around the time of like Kizuna Ai or so. And I had been aware of Kizuna Ai. But I could never really connect with her content. But actually, when she came out, Kizuna Ai, with her videos and everything, I thought she was like actually for real, an AI. I had no idea it was like a person behind, because no one knew what a VTuber was back then. What's a VTuber? It's a virtual YouTuber. What does that mean? It means that it's a, I don't know, it's a YouTuber that's virtual. It's not real. It's an AI or something. That's what I thought a VTuber was around the time that Kizuna AI was a thing. Kizuna Ai, I guess. Back in like what, 2014, 2015 or so? Anyways. Natsumimoe was my first English VTuber. Back in like 2016, I want to say, 2017, around there. And I followed her for like about a year or so. Man, that was so long. It's such a long time ago. Maybe I'll have like a separate chatting stream for just like VTubers in general. Just like a VTuber chatting stream. Because I feel like that on its own could be its own 1 to 2 hour stream of just talking about VTubers, like the history of VTubers and my experience with VTubers and as a VTuber, like being on both sides really. Experiences with being a fan of VTubers, experiences with the other side of like the content creation side, and like all the things that have to be done behind the scenes and everything, because I don't know how common it is, how common I thought it is for viewers to look at a stream and say, "That was 3 hours of stream." When in reality, it's closer to like, depending on the stream, it could be anywhere from like 4 to like 6 hours of effort of preparing for that stream. Because I remember like way back in my first 3 months, first 6 months, I was much more of a I did a lot more involved streams, but those took like probably like 3 hours of research and everything. Because I remember one of my favorite streams actually is when I did a Monster Girl stream, and that one was really fun because with that one it had a lot of audience participation, where it was basically, what's your favorite Monster Girl? And then I went into the details of how this Monster Girl would live its life, or like how this Monster Girl would perform its daily activities. And then, how dangerous is this Monster Girl? Are they safe? Are they safe to live with? Are they safe to Shinzo Abe with? It was a really fun stream. I really enjoyed that one, and I really want to do... Let me rephrase this. Once I re-debut, I want to redo all of those old streams for higher quality. You know, like I have a higher quality microphone, I have a higher quality I have a higher quality setup, I guess. So it's gonna be like an HD version of all those old streams. Man. So yeah, I'm gonna redo the Monster Girl stream. I'm gonna redo a lot of those old streams. I want to redo those. It'll be fun, and I hope you also watch those as well. That said, let's check out how many stars we got. So far, it's at around 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are on track for the true ending, the true secret ending of this game. I think it's out of like 7 or so. So there is one that I'm gonna have to like miss on purpose. So I'll get the first ending, the regular ending, and then go back and do the secret ending immediately after. That's what I'm planning for this game. Pokemon Snap as well. Pokemon Snap. I think that was one of the later streams, wasn't it? My priority is gonna be redoing the first year. So this includes like my first FPS. My first person shooter was Halo on stream. That was the first game that I played on stream, was Halo, I believe. In fact, I think it was like my 3rd or 4th stream was Halo. And I had never played Halo. I didn't know what a gun was. Oh man, I feel like I have, maybe, I don't know. But like at the same time, I feel like I have changed. But at the same time, I feel like it's all the same. I don't know. Because I did have one specific stream, where it was like a conspiracy stream. I was just like messing around with like conspiracies, like, you know, the basic bitch 9/11 underworld lizards, like Hollow Earth type basic bitch conspiracies. And then I came across this one thing. I specifically remember this moment. It was, why are pistol braces banned? And then I looked into it. Pistol braces are banned because ATF. Okay. What is the ATF? What do they do? And that is how I fell into this rabbit hole. And now I have an AR-15. But I still haven't assembled it because I have been waiting to re-debut so that I can do a AR-15 assembly on stream with everyone. Unfortunately, I won't be able to shoot it because it's banned. But at the very least, I want to assemble my first gun on stream. On Twitch. It'll have to be on Twitch though, unfortunately. Because YouTube doesn't allow guns. Any gun streams whatsoever, you know, YouTube does not allow that. So, gun assembly stream will have to be on Twitch. But I've been planning that for like almost a year now that I think about it. I think that gun conspiracy stream was like about a year ago, I want to say. And I've been planning this for a year. Hello, Great Apple. Hello, this Lars. First time and on stream. Wait, huh? Huh? Oh my goodness. Don't worry, the last few months of AAA games had made me adjusted to long waits with the releases. So true, so true. That's why I don't play new games anymore. With very few exceptions. Recently I've been playing Octopath. I've had a lot of fun with that one. But for the most part, I just play old games or like indie games. And with the gaming side of YouTubing, or VTubing, specifically, I've wanted to go back and play all these old games that I never got to play, like Kirby, like Metroid, like Metal Gear Solid, like Resident Evil, like Silent Hill, Parasite Eve, Halo, Call of Duty, all these different games that I never got around to playing. But that's not all that I want to do with streaming. I want to do a lot. Gaming is more like a fraction of what I would want to do. So, that said, there's a lot that I want to do, and so I have motivation to do it. It's just a matter of going through with it. And this week has been especially busy for me too, for various reasons that I won't get into, but I should have more time in the few coming weeks. So I'm gonna try my absolute best to... No, that's a lie. I'm not gonna Jurassic Park on the NES. Do you think Kirby turns into water Kirby every time he stays hydrated? That's a great question. I'm gonna say yes. Bogus viewer, hello. There's luckily a lot of good old games people can play now that modern games are dead. Looking on the bright side is nice. Yep. I think another one that I wanted to play was... What was that? 007 GoldenEye for Nintendo 64 is another one that I wanted to play as well. I don't know how priority that one is, but like I said, there's a lot of these retro old games that I wanted to play. I never got to. I will say that I'm kind of specifically sticking to specific genres here. Or rather, like, more than anything, I'm kind of restricting RPGs. I'm not planning on streaming RPGs except for Mario RPG. I've been wanting to do that one too. But for the most part, I feel like, me personally, myself, I feel like for myself, RPGs, streaming RPGs is not really too great. So I'm kind of leaving that for my own time, kind of thing. I play RPGs on the side. That's what I mean by Octopath. I don't remember what I was talking about anymore. Alright, I've gone a little bit over. This was gonna be like a 1 hour stream anyways. Or until whenever I got those pieces, which I did. Okay. Let me... here. Okay. Thank you, Bogus. Thank you, Deslars. Thank you, Great Apple. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Win with the Win. Thank you, Seismic. Thank you, Pascal. Thank you, Rez. Thank you, Alamau. And thank you, Chris. Tomorrow is Trash Tuesday. I'm gonna be taking out the trash. I am planning for this to be a new series, a new weekly series. Trash Tuesdays. And I talked a little bit about this in the beginning, but I might not be able to keep this time slot. Meaning, I'm gonna have to stream earlier. But considering my past schedule to before I moved, I think it's not gonna be that big of a change. Later, have to a nice one. Sorry, I have to really make to your stream. That's alright. It's alright. Perfectly. I understand that there's always something else. Or there's always something you have to do, right? Myself included. I need to take care of a lot of stuff, actually. It's very annoying, but there's a lot that I need to do. And that's why partially I wanted to do that scheduling stream, because I wanted to schedule out a lot of other stuff that I completely forgot up until now, actually. But this week, I'm kind of streaming every day this week just to get a feel for consistency, for if there's a time work, that kind of thing. And considering I've been interrupted at the same time like 3 times in a row, I'm thinking I might not keep this time. Meaning, I'm probably gonna go to... I'm thinking 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern time to start. If not... well, those for sure I can do. I know for sure. But also, I'm thinking... since I can't do like around this time, well, I can now, I guess, but I'm also thinking I might do midnight as well. And those are probably going to be like more calmer types of streams with... yeah, just more calmer streams, I guess. And there is one thing that I wanted to test too, is I have multiple microphones. I want to test if I can do a 3D type of ASMR thing. I'm curious about that. I'm wondering if it's possible with... because hypothetically it should work, but I'm not sure. So I'll test that sometime. Maybe next week. I don't know, I'll see. Scheduling and timing is suffering. Sword time zone. So real. So real. But yeah. Tomorrow is E.T. Extraterrestrial on Atari. Gonna be a one-time only. But I'm gonna be playing trash games on Tuesday now. Kusoga. And then I'm gonna be moving... what was it? Rain World. I usually like to do Rain World on Mondays, but I can't do Mondays anymore. I can't stream on Mondays anymore. Or Sundays for that matter anymore. So I'm gonna do it on Wednesday now. Rain World on Wednesdays. I think I want to keep that now. And then Thursday, Friday, I can stream for all day basically. So Thursdays, Fridays are gonna be like more longer days. But that is the state of play. Alright. I am done here. And you should sleep. I should sleep. It's kind of late. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna eat some cookies and go to sleep. Good night. Wait a second. No, wait, I did this last time. Never mind. Never mind. Halloween is in 30 days. 31 days. 30 days? 31 days? Halloween is in 30 days. Yay. Hachi pie. Wait a second. Halloween is in 30 days. What the hell am I doing? I can start playing horror games. Oh no. Maybe some horror games next week. We'll see. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to that. I'm bad at horror games. But it's funny when streamer does it. Gives me an excuse to pull out the heart rate monitor and do stuff with it. Good night.